Greetings, dear Gemini. Welcome to Tifa's Tarot, and I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. And today we're going to go ahead and take a look at your general monthly tarot forecast for February of 2024. So, if you are a Gemini and it is in your sun, your moon, your rising, then it is my sincerest intention that this reading can resonate with you in some capacity and that you are able to take these messages, receive them, and apply them to your own life. And of course, and always only for your highest good, all right? Now, with that being said, dear Gemini, we are using the Neoteric Feminine Tarot to pull messages for you. We'll clarify those messages as well. And then we'll close the reading out with one card from the Eternal Crystals Oracle, just to give you some advice of a particular crystal that you can utilize during this month to just kind of help you navigate with whatever current energies that we pull out for you, okay? So, please do subscribe if you have not. If you have been here more than one time and you're seeing this video, then it's a sign I would like for you to subscribe. I greatly appreciate that. And comment, like, as you wish. I do offer personal readings. Go ahead and check out the About section of the channel and the description of this video to find a link to my Calendly. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Dear Gemini, this one is for you. So we'll do 4-question spread, monthly spread. First card we are looking at is the main theme of this month. So what is the main theme for the sign of Gemini for February 2024? Show me the main theme for Gemini. Okay, we got the moon here. Okay, so the moon signifies digging deep into your intuition, but it's also talks about like things being very illusionative. There could be something that's an illusion of some sort, or a secret that's being held. Moon also talks about just being safe and not really like taking any risks, staying where you are because you're afraid. But we got that Queen of Cups to clarify that. That could be you, or someone around you, which is this divine feminine energy that is very like open emotionally, that it has this kindness. It could be a mother, right, that's attached to you. So maybe someone who gives a feminine energy that gives support in some way, right? And this is just the energy is feminine. We all exude masculine and feminine energy. So it doesn't have to be a woman, but there's this display of that, okay? And then we've got the Magician. So the Magician talks about being able to manifest things into your world, being able to utilize the resources that you have available to you, whether they be in the form of objects that you already have, resources in terms of people, your money, it's like utilizing whatever is at your disposal at this time that is yours and making it into more. It has like very creative power attached to it, okay? So being very resourceful. So what I see, there's a theme here where, you could be feeling a little bit like emotionally intuitive at this time, right? With that moon and that Queen of Cups talks about that. But you're using that as a stronghold. You're using your emotions at this time to be able to create a reality that you want. You're using that to be able to manifest what you want. And it could be something that you're not even aware that you're doing, because emotions sometimes aren't very tangible things, right? They're just ways that we feel, but we might feel that by putting our energy towards our emotions or how our emotional leanings are is going to lead you to a desired effect, okay? If that makes sense. So that's the main theme, right? Really utilizing, really kind of going internal, like going inside of yourself for things at this time, right? It's going to be your strong suit to really bring things out, to manifest things out in the world. Let's go ahead. So, and that Queen of Cups could be support. You could be getting support from someone, perhaps a feminine energy around you that's supporting you in some way, okay? Could be there's some Pisces energy. There is, I don't know, Magician's like, there's a lot here, but mostly I'm seeing things being manifested from an emotional point of view. So let's look at what are some past influences. So what are some things in the past that you're still dealing with for this month? Show me some past influences for Gemini. Show me some past influences for Gemini. Okay. You got the Fool. You've recently undergone a new start in something, right? The Fool talks about new starts. Ooh, you got the Five of Swords. And the Four of Wands. So I'm seeing there's a new beginning here, okay? And it could have been a new beginning that wasn't easy, because I'm seeing a conflict perhaps in the home space, okay? There's something new that has happened. With me, you had the Fool card, talks about new beginnings of conflicts that are in the home. So there's perhaps your living situation has changed more recently. Maybe you've just started a new living situation. Maybe perhaps living with a person, like a loved one, where there have either been there's been some arguments, some stress, some intimidation that's around your home at this time. And it's not anything that you're dealing with like currently at the moment, but it's definitely in your past energy, and it's somehow affecting your month as well for February, okay? There's some effect about a conflictual home, something that, and maybe you've broken away from that with this, that Fool card, right? Talks about a new beginning in some way. So it could have been a home that you've recently left, and you're dealing with there's this past influence of dealing with a past conflict at the home space, okay? I don't know. I'll just read the cards. Let's see. What are some challenges for Gemini during this month? Show me challenges for Gemini during this month. Okay. Definitely something has ended. There's been some type of change here. The Death card talks about transformations, but it's like endings, changes, having to let go of something, releasing things. Okay, let's see. The Eight of Cups, being able to walk away. This is in the challenge position. So it's like having resistance to change, not having the ability to be strong enough to walk away, or just not being able to do so, maybe from a job with that Eight of Pentacles, okay? There's a challenge that happens about walking away from your talent, your skill, your job set, okay? That I'm seeing here, where there could be issues with that. There's some type of unforeseen challenge that approaches with that. I could be talking to Geminis who are trying to like leave a job or have left a job in some way. And it's like there's a problem with it, right? There's some type of challenge that's associated with it. And the challenge is it's not easy to just make that change or just to leave that job. You're having a hard time walking away from it, okay? That's what I see in your challenge position. But let's look at some possibilities and some outcomes for you, dear Gemini. Show me possibilities and outcomes for Gemini in the month of February. Knight of Wands, all right? So you can expect to be very courageous during this time, really going towards what you want, incorporating like really going towards that. There's a car in both of these too. It could be something significant about your vehicle that I'm getting here. Okay, maybe waiting for that. You could be having some, you could be out here. Let's take the car scenario, vehicle scenario, okay? Because what I'm seeing is you could be out here moving. The Knight of Wands is like doing like that joy ride, right? It's like you're going out here for a ride, and then the Chariot is like the actual car. But this also talks about having a decisive direction that you want to go towards. It's like, I want to go left, right? And I'm going this way. But there is some waiting that's attached to it, okay? So altogether, I'm seeing that there could be something that you really want to do, something that like it just calls to you. Like you want to do what you want to do, Gemini, and you want to go in that direction. but you're being kind of stalled at this time. Or if this has nothing to do with being stalled or having to wait, it could also have to do with having to make a sacrifice. You can do this, you can go in this direction, but at what cost? Okay. So it could also be referring to something like that, right? Where there's a sacrifice that's needed in order for you to go into a particular direction that you want, right? This is something that you want that's going to be that problem, okay? So that's what I got for you. That is what the tarot has in store for you. That's your forecast for February of 2024. Let's go ahead and close this reading out with one card from the Eternal Crystals Oracle. What is a crystal that would be helpful for Gemini to use during this time? Show me a crystal that would be helpful for Gemini. All right. So Gemini, you're being asked to detoxify you with the use of bloodstone. Bloodstone is associated with your root, your heart, and your sacral chakra. Okay, I'm just going to read this to you. And this is what bloodstone looks like, all right? Bloodstone is a very strong sign for you that it's time to start to look after yourself. Try to ground and detoxify your physical body and your spiritual energy. If you haven't been looking after yourself, balance is needed in your life. Eat in moderation and choose foods which nourish and ground you. Also look at what you're drinking. Do you drink enough water? Are you watching how much alcohol or soda you have? Focus on what you are breathing in. Are you smoking, or do you have a lot of dust or chemicals around you? Detoxifying your body can take time, so it's important that you start to make some changes today. You don't have to do anything huge. You may like to start by looking at one area of your life, such as your food portions. It is only your physical body that you need to detoxify. It is also your spiritual body. Make sure that you are not getting too drained by other people's energies. Try to shield yourself from energy of negative or toxic people, and make an effort to think positive thoughts. All right. Okay, dear Gemini, those were your messages. I hope that was helpful for anyone who listened to this message in its entirety. And like I said before, please do subscribe, comment, like, all of that jazz. And I do offer personal readings. If this reading resonated with you and you'd like to get some further into it, let's go ahead and take a look at that. You can find links to my Calendly in the About section of this channel or in the description of the video. Have a great day, and more importantly, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the month of February. Bye.